Hello guys, welcome to this channel, and that's it for the introduction. So if you're here, you'd like to back up your plugin in order to keep it for the records, or maybe use it for a new website, and maybe because it's a paid version, or for some other reasons. Like in my case, my own is a plugin called Elementor Pro. I used this plugin in the past, but later they removed it from the store. I don't know, maybe it's now in the paid version. So it helped me to create the sticky and the scrolling effects, so I decided to be able to export it to my new site so I can use them there as well, because the effects are really nice. So if you like to see some of those effects, you can visit annualbg.com. You would see how it's been used there, annualbg.com. Now let me take you straight into it. There are two methods of using this feature. First of all, you can create posts and pages in the where you have the current plugins, the paid plugins or whatever plugins that are good for you. You can create pages there and you export those pages only. So if you're creating a page for, say, google.com, and your current website is facebook.com, then you need to create a page in facebook.com website while designing it for google.com. Then you can export it to google.com. But well, if you like to move the plugin itself, well, that's the video we are talking about now. So for the one regarding the pages, we will not do this method now. We'll do the one that has to do with migrating your plugin, either for backup or for another website. So yeah, you need to decide whether you want to backup or not. And then we have this all-in-one WP migration extension. This one is just to increase the size of the maximum files you can upload or download. So I don't know why I'm having a blank screen here, but I don't mind. Here we have this this is the installation procedure. You need to install all-in-one WP migration. This is it. It's already installed here and it's activated. And then I also have this optional one, all-in-one WP migration file extension. This one is to increase the size of the files you can import or export. All right, that's step one. Thank you for the display. Okay, step two, exporting the plugins. It's that simple actually. You just need to come over here, WP all-in-one WP migration, and you choose export. You just go there and select export, and then you see this advanced option here. Take note, there is advanced options here. You need to click to expand. Yep. So when you click expand, you would have this screen over here. So you need to select all these boxes except this one. Now this one says do not export must use plugins. So you need to make sure that the plugin you are about to use is not a must use plugin, because if you look in your dashboard, you will see a function that says must use plugins. But then if you think that it's one of them, you can also uncheck this one so that this one will also be exported. Maybe there are no must use plugins, or maybe there's just one, no problem. You can also uncheck this one, but for me, I know the plugin I want to export and it's not a compulsory plugin on my website, so I leave this box and I come over here and export to. I click this section and it says export to, and I choose file. So I export to a file. The file will download. That's it, downloading. You can see the process, and then actually here it's just like archiving the files, and then now I have to click on this button that says download my website.com. Now make sure you click on that button to be sure that your website is downloaded. After, when you see it being downloaded, you can close. Now we have to import. That's in the new website. You go to the next website, you install all-in-one WP migration, and then you go to import. You go to file, you select the file, or you just drag the file and drop it here. Generally the file will always end with .wp, wpress actually, .wpress file extension, and it will usually start with your name, with your domain name, followed by some numbers. But don't worry, it has nothing to do with the new website. So here it starts to import, and then it keeps progressing, and then it gets to this point where it's giving you a warning message. Now the reason why you get this message is because this plugin was intended to, you know, import an entire website to a new hosting like that and so on. But since you just want to import only the plugins, you don't have to bother about this message. This message is not going to affect you in any way. You just need to click proceed, and only the plugin will be installed. Nothing will be overwritten. Your site name and the tagline and the theme and the settings, everything will be okay. Everything will be fine. Just the plugins will be installed. The pages on your current new website will remain the same. Everything will be the same. Nothing will change, just the plugins. Now if you want to if from your previous site you had some plugins that are also on your present site, then those plugins will be transferred to this present site, and they will overwrite only themselves here. So for instance, if you had something like, you know, a Smoosh plugin in the current website, it will also be transferred here, and if there is Smoosh plugin here, it will override. The one you're importing would override. Otherwise, it will only add to the plugins that you have. The ones you already have here will not disappear, and only the versions will change, as a matter of fact. So that's it for the video. And as you know, in the beginning there was no introduction, so actually we put our introduction in the end. So here, this is who we are, and if the video works for you, if you like the video, then you can give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and you can also send us your queries if you need some, you know, more explanations, or if you need the plugins themselves, or if you need any if you just have any questions about anything, you just need anyone to help you do research on any topic, you can just send us a message. We'll do detailed research and give you a result that should work. Well, I'm not gonna thank you for watching.